give opportunity to our group to research about Sun Sen. Our group have 12 members, and some of them cannot do the presentation because of the weather, and some of them was very busy. So the first, I would like to invite Mrs. Wan to do the present for you and all our classmates. Thank you, teacher.
Yes, thank you, sister, and good morning, teacher and everyone. This is my point, and the first of my group presentation today is about Sun Sen. So the first, I would like to introduce some background about Sun Sen. Sun Sen called Comrade Kill. Comrade in Khmer means Samakmet. Yeah, Sun Sen called Comrade Kill. Sun Sen was born on June 12, 1930 in Tra Vinh Province, Vietnamese. Sun Sen came to Commander-in-Chief of the Cambodian People's National Liberation Force in 1971. During Democratic Cambodia, as a third deputy prime minister, he responsible part of protect nation and direct control as 21. Sun Sen and his family was killed by order Pol Pot on June 10, 1979. He was died on June 15, 1997, age 67 at Onlong Veng district, Odominches, Cambodia. That's all for my point, and to get more detail, I would like to invite Sister Salot to continue the next slide. Thank you, teacher. And this is from Google. That's all, teacher.
Hello.
Yes, Salot is please.
Yeah, thank you, Sister Wan, and hello, teacher. Hello, everyone. My name is Salot, and I continue to my point that talk about the family of Sun Sen. Sun Sen called Comrade Kill. Sun Sen was born on June 12, 1930 in Tra Vinh Province, Vietnamese. Sun Sen's wife, Yun Yat Comrade Niriat, was the Minister of Education and Culture in Democratic Cambodia. Sun Sen and 13 of his family members were executed on Pol Pot's order on June 10, 1979. And the reason for killing Sun Sen and his family because of Pol Pot accused Sun Sen of being an enemy of Phnom Penh regime. Yeah, thank you, teacher and everyone. That's all of my point. And I would like to continue at the point by Sister Henny. Hello, Sister Henny.
Yeah, hello to teacher and our friends. My point is talk about education.
Hello, Sister Henny.
Can Henny speak? Please speak loudly.
My point is talk about Sun Sen education. When he was childhood in 1946, he attended a teacher training college in Phnom Penh. Then in 1950, he received a scholarship to study in Paris, where he became member of a massive group of Cambodian Student Center of Salator, or Pol Pot, Ieng Kri, and Huyon.
Henry, please move away from your pen. Sound noisy because of your pen. Let's move away from your pen. Oh, it's nice to go hand.
I turn off the chat.
Bật ngã bên nhà hồi nhờ rồi.
Do you hear me, chat? Hello?
Yeah, please continue.
At that time, Sun Sen was influenced by radical lines pursued by the French Communist Party. In between 1950 and 1956, he became a member of the French Communist Party. And in May 1956, he was withdrawn his scholarship by the authorities because he joined participation in political activity. And after that, he decided to return to Cambodia with a teaching certificate. He taught for time at the DC Siswat and went on to become the director of studies of National Teaching Institute, part of the University of Phnom Penh. So my point is, I would like to invite Leon to continue. Thank you, teacher and our friends.
Thank you, Henry. So I would like to give more detail about Sun Sen political movement. Sun Sen was political view which opposed the ruling Songkong regime of Prince Norodom Sihanouk was soon to affect his career. In 1962, he was removed from his post at the Institute after being accused of spreading anti-Songkong ideas among the students. Though he was permitted to continue teaching and he appointed principal of a high school in the province. By 1963, when Salazar or Pol Pot took over the Communist Party leadership, a number of leftists were beginning to escape Phnom Penh for the countryside. Sen went underground and was to follow them in 1964, hidden in the cupboard of a Chinese diplomatic vessel. Sen was in Italy to join Salazar of Pol Pot and at the former college at a Vietnamese communist military base called Office 100, located in the border areas of Cambodia. There are indications that he was soon sent to the remote Malaria Ratnagiri province in the far northeast of the country. In order to build up the anti-government activity among the Khmer stripmen, by the latter 1960, Sen, with increasing experience of guerrilla warfare, had built up a reputation as a talented field commander and had risen to a senior rank within the party. In 1968, he was responsible for several successful uprising in the southwest of country and was reported to be the chief of political community for Kampot, Takao, and Kampot Spring. So our point was finished, and I would like to invite Ms. Saka to do the present continue.
Yeah, thank you, Lee Hon. I continue from her political movement. Deputy Prime Minister with responsibility for defense, responsible for internal security. He also oversaw the Central, the Khmer Secret Police. As such, he monitored the operation of the infamous F-21 prison at Torsland and engaged actively in the design of its interrogation and torture procedures. Sun Sen's role meant that he was particularly closely implicated in the many thousands that occurred in this period due to the arrest and execution of perceived enemies of the regime. His memoranda to his subordinate Kang Kik Il and note taken during study section overseen by Sen for S21 cadres reveal his continued interest in history, apply anti-Vietnamese views, and revolutionary zeal. Who masters attention to detail. And move to the next slide. Yeah, this slide talk about other things. So the first we talk about Sun Sen's career. On his return to Cambodia, he became director of study at the National Teaching Institute as well as the leading member of the reconstituted Communist Parties of Cambodia. By 1971, he had become chief of staff of the Cambodian People's National Liberation forces engaged in challenging the government in Phnom Penh, headed by Lon. And move to the next slide. The next slide, I would like to invite Sister Pandun to continue. Thank you, teacher.
Hello, teacher, and hello, everybody. Now it's my turn to continue my group presentation about other things. After Khmer Rouge signed power in April 1975, he became a deputy prime minister and minister of defense until the Vietnamese invasion at the end of 1978. He continued in that role in directing the military challenge of the ousted Khmer Rouge agent, the Vietnamese occupation, and the government established in Phnom Penh. After 1991 and that my point is finished. Now would like to invite Mr. Kang Makara.
Yes, thank you, Sister Panon. And I would like to say hello to teacher and our classmates. Today, I'm gonna talk about the death of Mr. Sun Sen and his family. Mr. Sun Sen was murdered on 15 June 1997 alongside 30 members of his family, including children on order of Pol Pot. The reason why Pol Pot killed Mr. Sun Sen because he thinks that Mr. Sun Sen was a secret agent of Mr. Hun Sen. And Pol Pot see that Mr. Hun Sen as a puppet of Vietnam and he was cooperating with Vietnam to destroy Pol Pot. The killing of 13 members was Pol Pot policy that the territory must be dismantled and relative accused of treason must be killed. And hello, everyone.
Yes.
Do you got it? Hello.
Yes. Continue. You are fine. Please continue.
Yeah, teacher. I have finished and I give this time to Brother Bunchai. Please,
Yes.
let's start.
Hello, teacher, and hello, everyone. My name is Bunchai. I'm continue from Mr. Makara. Chief Staff of Khmer Rouge Force. After the Cambodian coup of 1970 and the subsequent establishment of the Khmer Republic under Lon Nol, Sihanouk was to join with his former communist enemies in forming the GRUNK, a Beijing-based government in exile. GRUNK is a French acronym for Royal Government of the National Union of Cambodia. In Khmer, រាជរដ្ឋាភិបាលរួបរวมជាតិកម្ពុជា Democratic Cambodia. After the Khmer Rouge captured Phnom Penh in April 1975, Sun Sen was appointed Deputy Prime Minister with responsibility for defense. Responsible for internal security, he also oversaw the Santebal, the Khmer Rouge secret police. That's all. And then I would like to invite Mrs. Sraikong to continue. Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Bunchai, for inviting me. Hello, teacher, and hello, everyone. My name is Sraikong. This is my point. It talk about commander of the NADK. NADK means National Army Democratic Cambodia.